Are we there yet?
It's happening now.
Did we start?
Did we?
No, seriously.
Did you take the picture? Did you take the picture?
Did you take it? Did you take it yet?
Is it running?
You better go catch it. I feel like he's recording.
100% I'm recording. We are absolutely going. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to some kind of podcast where shenanigans ensue and chaos reigns, and me and Christian are trying to get a Switch while we do this. Like, it's a whole thing. It's a day. It's a day.
It has been a day.
A Tuesday, in fact.
It is a Tuesday, and yeah, we're recording this the day before. What is it out, Christian?
Best Buy, Cody.
Tim, take it away.
All right. Well, I didn't realize in the middle of the podcast they were going to start buying Switches.
Oh my god! It already says not available.
I got it in my cart.
It's in my cart, but I can't check out.
Just pause here.
No, we're not pausing. This is happening. We're doing
live.
it live.
We're doing it live.
We are doing it live.
Well, just so you know, me and Steven already have them, so that's why we're not trying to get it. We got lucky and scored them through GameStop earlier. Well, actually, I guess Steven scored it for his girlfriend, but I got it for me.
Yeah. Skill.
Yeah. You know.
While they're buying that, had a bunch of announcements today.
Yeah, a bunch of announcements. There was D23 at one point that we'll talk about, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't think any of us really watched that live.
No.
Do you know what was announced? I'm guessing that Christian got his Switch.
I'm trying. Nothing's happening. I keep hitting apply and nothing's happening. Oh, there it is.
So you have to select a location to pick it up.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Spicy. Where are you ordering it from?
Oh, whoops. Why did it do... Whatever. Okay, I gotta go to a different store than I'm used to get it, but I have it.
Is it still at least within the same city?
Yeah, it's in the same city. It's in Midtown instead of here.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'd also like to point out for the people that are listening / watching this, Cody did not want to get one earlier.
I didn't. And I was like, I'm probably not going to get one. And then Christian was like, it's here. And then I was like, yeah, okay, I'm getting one.
If everybody else is doing it, I'm going to do it.
If everybody else is going to do it, then I'm going to do it.
If Christian's going to jump off the bridge, then I'm going to jump off the bridge. That's what I heard. Where did you guys order it from?
Best Buy.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm just getting it in Midtown. I don't. Whatever.
Hey, you'll have it.
I don't even know where that store is or why it's my default.
It's in Midtown.
No shit, Sherlock.
It's probably the one you were living when you're living.
Oh, you're right. It's probably by work.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, then that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. I'll just have to. Yeah, that's fine.
Just pick it up one day when you're down there at work.
Going on my lunch break, boss.
Never comes back.
Honestly, she probably wouldn't care if I was just like, "Hey, I gotta go pick something up at Best Buy." She'd be like, "Okay."
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
My boss would care.
If you're listening to this, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to do that. I'm not. I'm not.
He is lying.
I'm not going to do that. Oh god. Yeah. So yeah, D23 happened. They announced all kinds of stuff. We had a Nintendo Direct and a Sony State of Play today, which is why we're recording today. Which is, I guess, 3 days early or 2 days early. And
yeah,
we already had an episode ready to go for today, if you're listening to this.
Time.
So we're both in the past and in the future.
Yeah, we're in this weird flux right now. So like the episode that comes out next week,
tomorrow will be today.
So what you're listening came out we did yesterday, and then in 1 week you'll have the episode that we recorded 4 days ago. So it's a whole thing.
Yeah,
it tells you how to handle your power when you have it.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of dealing with the power of time.
So,
yeah.
But then we were like, we don't want to talk about this stuff, 2 weeks late. So we might as well just do a quick episode now.
Are episodes ever quick?
I mean, no.
Strap on.
Sorry.
So what did they announce at D23? I did not watch it.
So the highlights.
I know they did the Andor thing.
Yeah, so they talked about they released, I guess, another trailer for Andor. And we're getting 2 or I think it's 3 episodes.
Yeah.
On day 1. Let's see.
And this is about the people that got the Death Star plans?
It's about Andor, who was the other main character in Rogue One.
Cassian or whatever his name is.
Cassian. He's the guy with the droid.
So it's a prequel to Rogue One.
The only thing I remember about Rogue One was the girl and Vader. Vader. Yeah. And Forrest Whitaker was there for like half a second.
Yeah, and he's also.
And then
Lies.
The dude the martial arts dude, I can't remember his name, Donnie something. I think.
Yeah.
That's all I remember. I don't remember who the other character was. There was a love interest, but it didn't matter because they all died.
Yeah.
So
she was the main character. She was not just the love interest.
No, I'm talking about the other guy. Like the dude, the main character. I knew who that was. Andor's, yeah. Okay, so it's about that dude.
Yeah.
It's also got that guy that voices the robot.
Yeah.
So
Alan Tudyk.
Why do I care about this guy?
Because people liked Rogue One, and it's going to be a spy drama set in Star Wars. So,
okay.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it. They also gave us a trailer for Mando season 3.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
I did not see Boba Fett in there. I didn't see him.
He'll make a cameo.
If he doesn't get 2 full episodes,
he needs to be paid back for the Boba Fett.
He deserves 2 full episodes.
Yeah, no. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he'll show up.
As soon as the first episode starts, it's going to be like, thank you for your help, Boba.
Yeah.
No problem, Mando. And then he just flies off.
Yep, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely goes back to the Tatooine, or is it Tatooine?
I don't think that was Tatooine in the trailer.
Whatever desert planet that they're on, he goes back because that one repair chick's in it. So he definitely goes back there.
Yeah, I don't know.
It looked like she was still at her workshop in the trailer. But, she has those droids.
Yeah, that trailer was dope. There were a lot of Mandalorians in it, which was so good.
Yeah, even though my dude's not Mandalorian anymore.
Well, he is. He's just not part of that cult anymore.
They said that line like right as they showed like 10 Mandalorians, and I was like, I think this is contradicting yourself here a little bit.
Well, no, I think they're just, in my opinion, they're emphasizing the fact that his group was very culty, and the rest of them aren't. I feel like that's all that was getting at. And I feel like it's just going to be a civil war. It's going to be like people that are like, he has the Darksaber, so he's our leader. And then Bo-Katan, who's like, well, I can't just take it from him. I have to kill him for it. And he's like, I don't want it. You can have it. Just take it. And she's like, no, I can't do that. Like, okay, well, this is on you.
He's like, no, seriously, like, I don't really want it anymore. Yeah. I never wanted it.
So,
Tales of the Jedi.
Tales of the Jedi looks really good. We got young Dooku, young Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a little bit more excited than Mando this time around.
I'm not, just because I'm a big Mandalorian and Boba Fett fan. So
it's kind of cool because, like, I guess this is Dooku when he's actually like a Jedi Master and not Darth Tyrannius or whatever.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's on the edge of being.
I think he's on the edge. Like, we'll probably see him crack throughout.
Yeah. But he has a blue saber, so
yeah. So it looks really good. We got a trailer for the live action remake of Little Mermaid.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I'm gonna hold my judgment for it until I see more. The trailer was okay. The actress they have playing Ariel has a great voice.
I saw some more recorded footage from D23 of her singing a little bit more, and it looked and sounded really good.
Yeah, she sounds amazing.
And some pipes on her.
Oh yeah. My only critique from that trailer is that it looked like she was just in a room with a fish tail, not underwater. Like they need to. I hope that they do something to make it look more like she's underwater. Because, like, I mean, like, look at like Aquaman.
Well, they're gonna sing under the sea.
I know,
so.
but I also really need Flounder to look like Flounder and Sebastian to look like Sebastian. Like, I don't need a real ass looking crab singing.
Do they just look like
sea.
fish? Do they just look like fish and a crab?
We don't know.
We don't know yet.
Okay.
Just, I need them to not do the Lion King thing.
No, it's happening.
Lion King thing. The remake made a bunch of money, despite how we feel about it. It made a bunch of money.
Which they also announced a Mufasa prequel, which I'm actually more interested in seeing because it's not a shot-for-shot remake or anything. Like, it's a new story.
Yeah.
Like,
that's kind of cool. I'd be down to know the backstory of Mufasa.
I hope they do something about them facial animations.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would be a prequel in the old animation style from the 90s, but
that would be great.
I'll take a live action.
Yeah. I'm going off the top of my head because I didn't have time to make a list today.
I know they announced a couple more stuff. Like they announced a new Disney animation movie called Wish.
Yeah.
Next year, I think that's going to be kind of like the Moana or the Frozen of the year. And then there's the Elements movie, which I didn't actually watch the trailer for that, but I did.
I didn't either.
The Elements, like Earth, Wind, Fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I didn't see it, so I don't know.
Then there's the Marvel stuff. They announced a butt ton of shows and movies. We got a trailer for Secret Invasion.
So is this the next like Avengers-esque movie?
Secret Invasion is a show.
Yeah.
Oh, just kidding. Is this the next Avengers-esque show?
No.
This is just Samuel Jackson's show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nick Fury's show, essentially.
Which is weird because I always thought the way everyone was talking about Secret Invasion that was going to be like a grand scale, like everybody coming together to do it. Not just
why I asked.
What were the two Avengers movies? Because they announced two Avengers movies that were like 3 years apart.
One was like I think the Kang Dynasty.
That's right.
And then I think I don't know what the next one is though.
Is the next one even titled?
Secret Wars.
Secret Wars. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they did they showed off a bunch of behind closed doors trailers like for the new Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Black Panther, a new trailer for that. There's so much stuff they did that I'm trying to remember it all.
They showed off a new trailer for Ant-Man and Black Panther
behind closed doors. Like there's nothing out there yet. Like you can't see it. I think
they did Ironheart.
I was gonna say Ironheart. I think they showed something for the Marvels.
Yeah.
And from what I heard, I guess the gimmick is like every time either one of them uses their powers, they're gonna swap position in the universe. Like they'll teleport to each other's location essentially, but like they just swap locations.
They showed off the new anti-hero team Thunderbolts.
Yeah, which a lot of people are upset about. I didn't read the comics, so it meant nothing to me when they announced it.
Seems very different from the comics, but
yeah,
they're just kind of making use of what they've already got established.
Well, yeah, but like it on the face of it, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So like Red Guardian, Yelena, what is it? U.S. Agent, Taskmaster, and then Bucky. And Bucky doesn't make any sense. Like the entirety of that show was, I don't want to be a pawn for the government anymore. I don't want to be an assassin for the government. And now he's working for what is essentially Marvel's Suicide Squad assassin group.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't make any sense. And he spent the whole show trying to kill or fight what's his face, the agent guy.
Oh, U.S. Agent?
Yeah.
John Walker?
Yeah, that guy. Thank you.
Red Guardian doesn't make too much sense for me, or Taskmaster, because I honestly don't remember what happens to Taskmaster at the end of Black Widow.
That
but
movie's pretty forgettable.
I could have sworn they were killed, but I'd have to watch it again.
I thought they died too.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to be fair,
it's Marvel.
Taskmaster, it's Marvel. They could just give somebody else the technology and they become Taskmaster.
It's the same actress.
Is it? Okay. Well, I hope they give her a personality this time around, because Taskmaster is supposed to be really enigmatic and like a cross between like the Joker and the Riddler. Like, supposed to be really an interesting character, and she had no personality in that movie.
Nah.
So hopefully they tweak that. I mean, I like seeing David. Was it Harbour?
David Harbour.
Harbour, yeah. I love him. I mean, I'm glad he's back. I don't get why his character's part of this, but
who knows?
Yeah, you got me on that
one. I like Yelena.
They need to give him something to do.
Yeah. So we'll see. What else? We didn't really get a whole lot of footage from the Marvel stuff.
Now that they announced like they're doing some Avenger movies sometime soon, I'm gonna need Marvel to start like piecing some of this
Avenger
stuff together.
Are like 3 years out. So
I still need them to start piecing some of this stuff together. Like, okay, 3 years. Okay, in time span that's a lot, but like in Marvel movies, that's like 9 movies.
Yeah.
Faster.
I need them to start piecing some of this stuff together.
Yeah, it's like, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying She-Hulk, but like,
dude, I love She-Hulk.
I just don't care. Like, it's not making me care about the MCU at all.
Well, I don't think her character is of much consequence beyond the show.
Well, apparently she's a big character in the comics. Because I had to look it up. I was like, what is her significance? And apparently she's a really important character.
Maybe she's going to fill the humor role vacated by RDJ not being there anymore.
Yeah, but supposedly Deadpool's going to show up.
Really?
Like, he's canon to the MCU.
Yeah, but he's
to some degree.
Dude. They're not going to be able to put him in a like Avengers movie or anything.
I don't know.
Unless they bleep it out, which would be kind of funny.
It would be kind of funny, and he would make a joke about it too.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Like
it would be a running gag.
Yeah,
like he would just be constantly mad at Disney for bleeping him throughout the movie. Like that would be the whole thing.
I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah,
wouldn't hate it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, they're hinting at like mutants. I was hoping we were gonna get more about Fantastic Four. They made like this big stink about it. They were like, yeah, you're gonna get all the news for Fantastic Four D23, and then they were like, yeah, we got a new director.
Weren't you guys pissed about that because they didn't even do anything?
Yeah, they were like, yeah,
like announce a cast.
Yeah, they were just like, yeah, we had a director, but he stepped away, and now we got the guy that did WandaVision.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Thanks. You could have tweeted that. Didn't need to make a whole thing about it.
This conference could have been a tweet.
Yeah. Like you could have texted us that. Nobody cared. Yeah, that was pretty much it. I mean, I know they did some stuff about the Disney parks. They talked a lot about like Shanghai Disney and I think one other.
I'm here. I'm just turning my light on.
Oh, you're fine.
Kind of bleeding into that. I think it's cool that they're bringing Nintendo World over to America. That was announced on the Nintendo Direct thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've been building that for a couple years, so it's almost done.
Yeah.
Where is this at?
California.
Yeah.
California way.
It's in California Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Because when I said Universal Studios, I was like, but it's not the East Coast one. It's the West Coast one.
Is it going to be open this fall?
No, it'll be open probably next year, but
yeah.
That's how I felt when I saw the Mando's going to be at Galaxy's Edge, and then they were like, "Nope, just kidding."
Yeah, just JK, it's in California.
Different place. Try again.
Yeah,
California gets all the cool stuff.
Freaking Westerners.
God, if you're from California, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going? I hear it was record high in the heat index the other day.
Anyway,
yeah, I think that was pretty much the highlights of D23.
Like, why is it called D23?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't pay attention enough.
I thought it was just because next year's 2023, but maybe they're doing the whole like Madden and.
Was it D?
Where they're like, hey, we're gonna name it after the next year.
No.
Was it D22?
No, D23 is just a happenstance that it lines up that 23 is next year. 23 references the year that Disney was founded.
Oh.
There you go. The more you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, they announced some like title screens for stuff, but like that was really it.
So I guess the most exciting thing that came out of it was the Star Wars stuff, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on who you are, you know. I mean, I know people that were more excited about Little Mermaid than anything.
I saw like right after D23 on PSN, it like immediately popped up that like Dreamlight Valley thing from Disney.
I think I don't remember.
Yeah,
when
Steven was playing it.
Yeah. I think it came out like a week or so ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess the expo was almost like a week ago at this point.
I think it was right before the expo.
Good game so far. I've got like 30 minutes in it, but
it's like
it's Stardew Valley.
Animal Crossing meets Stardew Valley kind of thing.
Yeah, it's just it's more like Animal Crossing ish. Like I wouldn't say Stardew Valley so far, but like I've got 30 minutes in.
Is it just single player?
As far as I know, but it's in early access, so it's gonna be free to play. I'm pretty sure, but right now you can like get it for $30 and be in the early access, and it's gonna have like free updates. Like I think the very first one they have planned is like a Lion King themed one where they're putting Scar in, and then after that's like Toy Story.
That's really cool.
They could do Marvel. They could do Star Wars down the line. Be like, Lord Vader, let me catch you a red snapper so you can move into my town.
I might be talking out of pocket, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to have multiplayer at some point.
I could see that.
The Disney game?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they talked about that when they announced it, but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
so
I'm sure.
Is your character like fully customizable? Like you just build your
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like cool. It's cool because like right off the bat you can like choose an article of clothing or whatever. I think I chose like a backpack just to mess with, and from all the decals that you unlock, it gives you a couple right off the bat, but you can customize your clothing and your accessories like pretty like I don't know what's the word,
heavily
or deeply, just in terms of like where you can place stuff, how you can make it look like. It's pretty impressive.
Really?
Cool.
I might have to check this out.
I know they have a few different versions of it, kind of like Fortnite did back in the day.
Weren't you saying that it's getting pretty good reviews, Cody?
Yeah.
That's what surprised me too. Like I had no interest in this game, and then I started seeing more people talk about it. Like, yeah, this game's actually
didn't know this was a thing until I saw you playing it earlier today.
Yeah,
I might have to check it out. What's the platinum look like?
There's only 16 trophies right now, and it's not it's not. I don't know. I haven't actually looked through the trophies honestly, but catch 1,850 or 1,800 fish might take a minute. And that's a gold trophy.
That's fair. Okay, well, that's a good segue to talk about Nintendo.
Before we go into that, it also does have a Fortnite style battle pass, essentially, where you pick like what you want along that.
That's interesting.
But yeah, if I play a little bit more, I might get that. But just see how it is.
Okay.
Might be checking it out as well.
Yeah.
Speaking of battle passes, season 4 of Fortnite starts soon.
Yeah.
This weekend, right?
I think so.
I played a little bit today. I got up to 91, so I got to play a little bit more if I want Vader.
Trying to get Vader. Yeah.
I got the Imperial March, which is what I wanted the most.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to play later, we can.
Yeah.
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 Also,
so go ahead.
Fall Guys Season 2.
Don't care.
On the 15th.
What's the? Because it was Mecha Godzilla. This one. Do you know what the end reward is?
Okay.
So that starts this weekend as well. Is that what you said?
On the 15th.
So in 2 days, yeah. I'm also off this weekend if anyone wants to play Fortnite. Anyway, go ahead. You wanted to segue into the Nintendo conference before Steven interrupts you again. Cody, please.
Yeah, before you say you don't care again.
I forgot what I was going to say.
You wanted to segue
games and everything.
Farming.
Let's switch gears into
farming. Because we were talking about the farming stuff. Nintendo Direct happened, and
okay. So was it just me? I guess it wasn't because you were kind of leading into it. Or did like a quarter of those games have like, hey, you can farm?
Dude, 90%.
Yeah, it was like Nintendo brings you farming.
It was like every other game was like, you can farm. Hey, this is a farming simulator. But this is an RPG, but also you can farm. Now that being said, that Harvesta game or whatever, I'd probably pick that up. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm with Steven on that one. Like I never played the original, but I'm really looking forward to the Pioneer what is it? Seasons of
Story of Seasons.
I think
we're talking about Harvestella though.
Oh
yeah, I was talking about Harvestella.
I got you.
That's what I was like. I picked that up. Although the Story of Seasons game did look pretty good too, though. I just don't want to have that many farming simulators.
Oh, that's fair.
Or I could just play Farm Simulator.
So is it a remake, Steven?
It is. It's the studio that did the original Harvest Moon games before they had the whole whatever happened with the studio.
Oh, okay.
Which is why any Harvest Moon games now just kind of blow as opposed to the Story of Seasons games, which I don't understand how they're getting away with making a remake of this game. I don't understand the whole, lawyer upside of it or anything like that.
Did you play that one that I got, the Pioneers of Olive Town? I think that's what it was?
That's I never played it, but that's also another one because they had another game like kind of named after that or something along the lines.
I know it was Story of Seasons something.
Yeah. So that's what they came out with.
Okay. So since you've played it, I'm curious. Like they showed off like, obviously, I guess like in Stardew fashion, you can get married, have kids, and I guess people age.
Mm-hmm.
So at some point, do you die?
I don't know. When I never actually owned the game when I was younger.
Okay.
I rented it constantly. Like
good old Blockbuster.
I kept renting it constantly from Blockbuster. But I never had it. But the trailer is an exact carbon copy of the game, just with updated graphics. Like the music's the same, the characters are exactly the same.
Oh, interesting.
So it was a very big nostalgia trip.
Okay.
But yeah, good game. That was actually my first dive into farming games.
Well, then, I guess that means we just need to get Farming Simulator 23.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I watched my stepdad play Farming Simulator 19. We're not really missing a whole lot. For me, personally, I'm just not a fan of it.
Oh.
Me and Steven tried one of them.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, we couldn't figure out how to do anything.
Yeah. When you're there with real life stuff, and farming's hard.
Yeah.
When it's
yeah. When all you have to do is just hit the little square and then put the seed in and water it, it's fine. Yeah. But when it's like, no, you got to know how to actually use farm equipment.
You actually have to know how to farm, guys. Oof.
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 Although, okay, so speaking of simulators, and then I'm going off topic, have y'all seen Lawn Mowing Simulator? Like, I legit want this game. I don't know why.
No.
But I enjoy mowing the lawn. Like, I get some weird satisfaction out of it.
Oh, no, I do too. Like, I had to mow the lawn. I don't know what we're talking about. Welcome to Lawn Mowing Podcast. I had to mow the lawn. I had to mow the lawn a couple weeks ago because it got so high, and I was just like, well, I'm mowing it now. And then, like, last week, I was like, I'm going to mow it again. For no reason. It didn't have to. Like, it was kind of high, but like, I didn't have to mow it. And I was like, kind of went back down to that level again. And I was like, this is why, like, dads go out there and mow the lawn, like, once a week.
I was about to say, Ashley's gotten lectured at work that, like, the Nirvana version for guys is just on a riding lawnmower drinking a beer.
Yeah, totally. That would be 100%. Like, I would be okay with that. In fact, it got so bad that, like, my mom was like, you might have to help, like, mow your grandpa's yard. And I was like, okay. I don't know why I'm into mowing grass all of a sudden, but I think I get it. I think I get it.
Yeah, I mean,
but anyway, there's a lawn mowing simulator.
There's a lawn mowing sim, and I think it's just for guys that. I mean, I'm sure there's women out there that enjoy it too, but like, I don't know, it's just some kind of primal thing that's just like, yes, I'm giving the earth a haircut. Like I don't know.
I feel like Hank Hill, where I just like, because I did the thing where I like stared at it too, and I was like, yeah, cut that.
But yeah, I don't know. So for me personally, I mentioned this to Tim briefly, but like I wasn't really impressed with the Nintendo Direct. Like
I was more impressed with the Nintendo Direct than I was the PlayStation State of Play.
I wasn't really impressed with either, honestly. I think there was more in the Nintendo Direct that I cared about for sure. Like,
well, I mean, let's talk about what did they announce? They announced like a billion stuff. I feel like
they announced like 8 farming games. 2 of them looked good.
The one I wanted and the one you guys are talking about.
Yeah, and I might get
Harvestella.
I might get Harvestella.
I mean, I think it's cool because it's almost like what I wanted Stardew Valley to be, where like it is a farming simulator game, but there's also like an RPG element to it.
Yeah, like okay, so if Harvestella comes out on the 5, I'm gonna get it on that. I don't know if it's a Nintendo exclusive.
I don't know.
There's also that Fae Farm game, another farming game.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I did not like that
multiplayer
focused.
Now. I
don't know. There was something about it that I
didn't hate it, but I knew that Cody was going to fall off of it as soon as they all got fairy wings.
Yeah, as soon as everyone.
I was like, and this is where we lost Cody.
It's just not my thing, you know.
Where we lost him.
Yeah. Because it's kind of like it just reminds me too much of like part 2 of Sword Art Online, where they all became
part 1.
fairies and flew around in the weird magical fairy kingdom, and I was just like, whatever. I
was already invested at that point. I was just like, this is fine.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the.
I mean,
I love the show, but.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Fae Farm game. I was like,
no.
don't get me wrong, I still think it looked pretty good, but
visually it looked great. I'm sure the game's fun. It's just not gonna be for me.
And then they did Pikmin 4, which I'm not a huge Pikmin person, but I know Steven is.
Yeah, I've never played Pikmin 4, although because again, side tangent, because I'm going off of my keto diet, I might start walking a lot more. I might get.
So I was thinking about
the Pikmin app game because I honestly didn't know that was a thing.
Me neither.
And like I might start playing Pokemon Go or that, and going on more walks. But like that Pikmin thing, I mean, it looked nice. I'm playing some flowers and go for walks. It sounds like fun.
It's kind of cool that they encourage you to go to other places. But at the same time, it could also be kind of dangerous depending on what you're doing.
I really want to unfog that.
Yeah, I really want to unfog that, but 8 people got stabbed there yesterday.
Playing this game.
Pikmin 4 on launch, Steven?
Oh, yeah.
So what exactly do you do as Pikmin?
What?
What do you do as Pikmin?
You heard us. Answer both.
What do you do?
Time.
Yeah.
The typical story is that your character is like crash landed on this planet. Either crash landed or you're just landing there and you're trying to find like items that you can either like sell and get rich back on your home planet, or some of the other ones are finding food for your home planet, because I guess like you just can't grow anything on your planet anymore.
Yeah.
So majority of the time you crash there, you find these little life forms, little Pikmin. They help you kind of move stuff around, kind of traverse the planet itself, and find either objects or find some of your lost ship parts that kind of help you travel to other places and other areas of the planet. And then you'll also find like the actual items that you're looking for. Like, maybe I know on Pikmin 3 you used to find a lot of fruit, and the fruit you found depending on what size of the fruit you found, it would make these little like rations that you would use. And if you eventually ran out of rations, I think the next day it would be game over.
Okay.
I can't speak, but because I've never, never ran out. But like you can just build it up and build it up, but some of them also have a time limit. I can't remember.
Gotcha.
I think the first one or the second one you have to beat it in like within 30 days. I think.
Huh.
I think or maybe it's the third one. But I don't know. They're nice little kind of time management, and I don't know. They make you kind of use your head a lot too, trying to just figure out how to defeat enemies without losing a lot of your Pikmin.
So
That's cool.
is it like that one game we played, Tribes of Midgar, where it's like you have like a time limit throughout the whole game?
No, I wouldn't. This it's more of like a real time strategy game. If I had to play compared to
Speaking of
something.
which, side tangent, I'm pretty sure in the next download of Tribes of Midgard, they're getting rid of that time limit.
Oh, well, then I might play the game again, because that's literally the only thing that kills the game for me.
I don't remember who said that to me or where I heard it from, but I heard that, like, I think in the next like big patch that they're doing, they're getting rid of the time limit.
Oh, that'd be great.
I think I mentioned that update's actually already out.
Okay.
Nice.
They've still got that mode, but they've got a separate mode actually called survival mode now that plays entirely different than the actual game itself. So instead of like, you know, the Titans or the Jotuns, whatever they're called, coming to your village and your village getting attacked at night, you don't have like a village anymore. You build your house and all this
Just
stuff.
kind of like Minecraft.
Essentially, yeah. And kind of like
check it out then.
All right, yeah,
you
let's
build
play.
where you want. You like run up to the actual bosses when you're ready to fight them.
That sounds like a good game.
Yeah, I haven't dived too deep into it, but that's essentially what that survival mode is now.
Heck yeah. Okay, I didn't know that. Like I remember you mentioning that they were doing something to it. I just didn't remember what it was. Yeah. Okay.
Well, anyway.
I'm down to play that. So
and I guess the big.
Well, I was gonna say the other big news. But so okay, it's big for me. I mean, it might be big for you, Tim. I don't know about you guys or how invested in Final Fantasy VII you were back in the day.
Crisis Core.
Yeah. Crisis Core, which I'm sure is going to be on the PS5.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
you think so.
I've actually got that pre-ordered on PS5 already.
Okay. So I don't know why it was on. I guess they were just like, yeah, it's also going to be on the Switch.
Probably.
It's probably not going to look how it looked on screen during that presentation, but I'm excited for that. But again, that
was the PS5 footage.
Yeah.
When you said the other big news, I thought you were going to say Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
So that was.
No.
Yeah.
I've beaten Crisis Core back on PSP, but I would like to play it again. And
Crisis Core was so good. So good.
I bought a PSP to play Crisis Core.
Same.
I think I bought it to play God of War, and then discovered that.
But yeah, we did finally get a title for Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. Mm-hmm.
It looks great. I mean, we still didn't
looks
really
like
get
you're gonna have like some like Skyward Sword area, and you can jump down into like regular Hyrule.
I feel like they were like, okay, so how do we make a new game in the same area but make it bigger? And they were like, I don't know, go up.
Yeah.
So I guess we're still gonna get all of Hyrule, but also a sky area.
Skyrule.
Yeah. Sorry. that was a late bloomer.
You're welcome.
You guys excited to hear about the 100th DLC to Mario Kart 8?
No.
No.
I mean, I
nor
like
was
Mario
I.
Kart, but
yeah, they just need to invest in a new game at this point.
Yeah.
Nor was I excited about darn, I forgot the name of it. It's the third one. They had a DLC for it. It was the Mechanical Girl.
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah. Don't care about that either.
No.
I was like, that's cool. Next.
The new Fire Emblem game looked good.
Fire Emblem Engage, yeah.
I've never played a Fire Emblem game, so I didn't really have any like, oh man.
I think that. Huh?
I was just gonna say, Steven, did you play the 3 Houses? You played that one that came out, right?
Yeah, I like Fire Emblem. The protagonist looks stupid in my opinion of this new game, and the name of the game is stupid.
Yeah.
Engage.
Engage.
I mean, graphic wise, it looks really good. I mean, gameplay too.
It's kind of cool that you can. I want to. We're talking. Me and Steve were talking about this off stream. I was wondering if you play as like all the previous characters in other Fire Emblem games, because you obviously it shows in the trailer that you can play like kind of play or play
like
with Marth.
It looks like you're like using their abilities or something like that. Kind of like it looks like they're like your personas.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. I like that.
I like seeing the Bayonetta 3 trailer. I'm very excited for that.
I never played Bayonetta, but I hear it's a spiritual successor to like Devil May Cry.
It's funny because I love Bayonetta. I cannot stand Devil May Cry.
Really? I love Devil May Cry so much. So much.
I like the soundtrack of Devil May Cry. I could never get into it.
Yeah. I've never played Bayonetta. It was just one of those games that just kind of slipped by as Christian slowly zooms in and out.
That and the game they showed before Zelda, Code Rain.
Yes, that was the one I was really excited for. That looked great.
Yeah, I like. I've played all the Danganronpa games, which is kind of who that team is that's making that game. And just kind of how dark and messed up those games are. I'm very kind of looking forward to seeing what this game's going to be like.
My outside of Zelda, what really excited me and made me happy about the Nintendo was the fact that GoldenEye is coming to the Virtual Console.
Okay, yeah.
With online play. Like, we're all, for the most part, close to 30. Me and Tim are in our 30s. Steven,
I am 30.
You are 30, yeah. And then Christian is still like 21. I don't even
28.
know anymore.
28? 21 going on 28.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I don't know. You were 21 when I met you, but then you turned 21 like 4 years later.
So 28 in 4 days, man.
Yeah. So I don't know about you,
Happy birthday,
Christian. I don't know if you missed it or not. But for me, with GoldenEye, as soon as I heard that music and saw that graphic, I was like, 3D Doritos and Mountain Dew. Like that's that game, and just like you went over to your buddy's house with your controller, and you just had a sleepover, and you just played. If you could get Odd Job, you just threw the hat. Like it was the best.
So I hate to break the bubble here with you, Cody. I never played GoldenEye.
I think I already knew that.
Yeah, because I did not have an N64.
I didn't either. My friend did. All I had was a
controller.
controller.
I mean, I guess when I say I never played, I played if I went over to his house, but like we never really. I was more excited that they're coming up with Pokemon Stadium.
So I was also very excited for Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, not a new one. It's just the one.
Yeah, it's just 1 and 2, just ported, emulated. It's emulated.
I was not excited about them putting out all the Mario parties because I was like, I have Mario Party right now.
Who's like, man, I have Mario Party Superstars, which has all of these maps. But you know what I really
and all of these characters.
I really need it to look like crap.
And all of these games.
Yeah, I just really need this game to look terrible, and that would do it for me.
Yeah.
Like I
was like, that's dumb. Why are you doing that? Stop.
It makes no sense to me. Like, are people that desperate for nostalgia that they're like, yeah, I gotta play it in those like old 8 polygon character, visuals.
I mean, I would rather play Mario Party 4 than any Mario Party that's out after it.
That's fair.
Really?
Mario Party 4 is great.
4 had great mini games. The maps were fantastic.
Was that on the N64? Is that one of them?
That was the first one.
GameCube
system.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they. I was hoping they were going to announce DLC or a continuation for Mario Party Superstars, where they were like, "We're adding Mario Party 4 to it," but maybe down the road.
I will say that it's cool that they did Zelda. It was cool that they had some other interesting stuff I didn't know before. I was a little disappointed that the only Mario things that they brought up were Mario Kart and the various Mario sports, and then the stupid Rabbids game that I don't care about.
It seemed like the Rabbids game is going to be like a hybrid between the old Rabbids game and Odyssey.
Yeah, I guess.
Like it's going to be more open world. Like I feel like this was like, well, we were like hit or miss on Odyssey because I never finished Odyssey.
Never finished Odyssey either.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that didn't. And then there's like, I feel like it's split. Like there's people that like would die for that game, and then there's people that were just like,
honestly,
right.
I don't know why. I like Mario Odyssey.
I thought Mario Odyssey was good. I beat it. I mean, I would rather play anything else. Like I'd rather play Mario Galaxy or Sunshine again. But I mean, my Odyssey's not bad. It's just
and I'm not saying it's bad. It just wasn't. I don't know. There was nothing about it that was like, man, I can't wait to get home and play Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, it just didn't.
It didn't grab.
Like halfway through it, I was just kind of like, this is kind of old now.
Yeah, especially with the fact that Nintendo's kind of in this like weird like design phase where all of their games have to be open world-ish and like real life settings, like Splatoon 3 now, and then Odyssey and Kirby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know what their big grasp with realism is going on, but yeah, some of the like I mean the fucking dragon world in Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
A super lifelike dragon, which I mean, it was cool, but I was like,
yeah, or the dinosaurs, like why?
Yeah. The dinosaurs,
or the whole New York City.
Yeah, New York City.
Yeah, New Donk City.
Yeah,
I think is what it was.
Yeah, New Donk.
They call it New Donk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, it was good. It was better than the Sony one.
Like
I'll agree.
Announced a lot more than the Sony one.
They definitely. Well, and it was 25 minutes longer than Sony's.
Yeah, and like one of those things where I was like, "Hey, Sony, this could have just been you released some trailers."
Yeah. I mean, Tokyo Game Show's in 2 days too, so
that's
true. I mean, they're trying to save some for that.
Yeah.
No, I think Sony knows what they have and what they don't have, and they're just showing what they got. And
so I guess we can just segue on into
because Nintendo, at least for the last couple of years, like in terms of games, it's all indies. It's mainly indie games. But then Sony, they did theirs, and
I mean, to be fair, before the Switch came out, like when it was like the Wii U or whatever, they got lambasted for not having any indie titles.
Yeah.
So
I feel like third-party support.
Yeah, I feel like they overcorrected a little bit.
Yeah.
Because like, who cares about Just Dance anymore? Like, who is that for?
It sells, dude. It sells.
I know, but like okay, but like real talk.
Also, if you're trying to get a workout, it's not that bad.
When like Just Dance 85 came out 6 years ago, they still made a copy for the Wii. Like, why?
When Amy hears this, she's gonna be very upset.
Is she a big Just Dance fan?
She likes Just Dance. Yeah.
She gonna get the new one?
Maybe.
She might.
She got an OLED now.
She got an
OLED.
Well, I mean, they've already got this pass on Just Dance where you can play all the old songs on the newer versions.
That's why. So it's kind of like when they came out with like the re-release of Guitar Hero. I was like, you just need to come up with a game. Like, just come out with like Just Dance, and then every year just come up with a DLC you have to rebuy and just get more songs.
Speaking of,
like, you don't have to keep.
I need a.
You don't have to keep. Yeah, well, the last one that came out didn't do too hot. Like everyone was all like, "Oh man, Guitar Hero," and then they remembered that Guitar Hero is really expensive because you had to buy the guitar that comes with it, and then nobody bought it.
They're like, "Oh wait, I can't just get the game." Oh
shit!
Shit. Yeah. Other than that, Nintendo. What was the other thing? It was like that exercise game. It was like Street Fighter, but exercising.
The boxing
game.
It was Fist of the North Star.
Fist of the North Star. Yeah.
But it was boxing.
I mean, I'll stick to Ring Fit.
Day one purchase for me.
Day one purchase.
Oh.
Okay, so Sony, they started off with PSVR 2, which I'm definitely getting.
Did not start off with Tekken 8.
Huh?
They started off with Tekken 8.
Tekken.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Well, I just meant like when the woman started talking, when they were like, "Okay, let's kick this off with PSVR 2."
Yeah, I'm not as big on Tekken.
No.
That shit looked great.
It did look good. It looked great. I'm terrible at fighting games, so like it means nothing to me other than like,
I'm not getting it. It just looked cool.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I wish I knew what was going on in this game, but I don't.
Yeah. Look, Tekken's great. I'm still more of a Street Fighter person, but it looked good.
I prefer Pokken. No, I'm just kidding. But no, the PSVR 2, I know we briefly talked before we started recording. I'm definitely getting one. Steven, you're definitely getting one.
Oh yeah.
Christian, I know you probably won't, and Tim, you probably won't.
No. I mean, okay, so of the 2 games they showed, the Star Wars one, while admittedly cool, graphics look like ass, my dude. They look like early PS4 graphics.
So that's the thing about VR, though. Graphics are never great.
I mean, I get that.
I'd have to debate that.
So if you're playing on PC and it's heavily modded and you have a very expensive VR headset, then yes. You know, if you have like the Vive or whatever it's called, sure. I have an Oculus, and what they showed off looks better than what it looks like on the Oculus. As Christian gets eaten by his dog. Like I have the Quest 2. And I've played the Journey to Galaxy's Edge, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun, but it looks like ass and a half. Like
now, it almost sold me because whatever that demo game was.
So
I was like,
Demio,
yeah,
yeah. It's been on my wish list on Steam for a while, but like it's one of those games where like I need people to play it with.
I think I'm probably gonna pick that up because it does look interesting.
I've watched some people play it.
You are gonna get a VR?
Oh wait, never mind. I missed the first part of that.
Yeah, it's a VR game. Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's an option to play it without a VR, then yeah, I'll get it.
That would be great, but I don't think there is because it's been out on Steam for a long time, and there's you have to play it in VR.
VR and my brain don't go well together.
No. But I'm definitely.
You get like sick from it.
He has, yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't have his headphones on, so I'm not gonna put his biznaz out there. But yeah, no, he can't play it.
Okay.
But I'm probably gonna get it. Most likely, definitely gonna get it.
You better get it.
What was what was after that? I know boob jiggle physics, the game was like second to last.
Project Eve?
Yeah, Project Eve. I forgot that was a thing. And
it wasn't until Steven was like, I think this is a Project Eve game, where I was like, I forgot that this was the thing. But besides the motion,
I mean, it's so obscene.
Animation.
It's
like
so
the game
obscene.
looks really cool.
It does. Like the concept
fan
of the
service
game,
taken out of it.
Yeah.
Like it looks really cool.
Fan service
like,
removed.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah. But
I mean, I get a lot of Nier vibes from it, and Nier also had pervy things in it too.
I mean, well, yeah, Nier's whole outfit scheme makes no sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, oh, we're in post-apocalyptic world fighting robots. I should run around in lingerie.
Yeah, essentially.
Why? Okay.
But it looks really cool, and
it does.
I think I'm gonna pick it up.
It's such a good looking game. It just like I feel like the developers were just real randy, and they were like, just like, and just took the slider all the way to the right. Like, I just don't know why. I mean, the game looks great though. I'm definitely gonna get it.
Excited for the Yakuza spin-off that's finally coming stateside.
So I thought that was a Yakuza spin-off, but I wasn't sure because I've never played the games. But I was like, this looks like Yakuza.
Yeah, that's their actual like character facial models and everything from the games, just put in a feudal Japan
Nice
setting. So, and it looks like it's being like actually remade, not just remastered.
Heck
so,
yeah. That speaking of samurai games, though, that last game that they showed off that was like
Ronin?
Assassin's Creed.
Team Ninja.
By Team Ninja, yeah, that looks.
Shut up and take
good.
my money. Shut up and take my money.
I thought it was the Wo Long game because they're also making that, which is kind of like a Chinese mythology Neo type game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Rise of Ronin, shut up.
Rise of Ronin, that's right. Yeah.
By the way, sidestep here. I forgot about to mention this when we were talking about the Nintendo conference. I also think that the Tunic game about the little wolf character was fox character was really cool.
The like Zelda.
I have 100% that Christian's probably going to get it.
Oh yeah.
So it's coming to PSN too, and yeah, it's already on my wish list.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, "This looks like it has Christian written all over it."
Yeah.
And then I watched it, and I was like, "This also might have Tim written all over it too." If I'm being honest.
I mean, it looks just like Zelda. Like they were like, "Hey, how do we make Zelda but not Zelda?" They're like, I don't know, make it a fox, and give the shield a slightly different symbol.
What does the fox say?
I'm not gonna.
Anyway, back to the PlayStation cutting. I just wanted to bring that up because we didn't talk about it.
I forgot.
It's also on PlayStation, so it's not totally on.
Okay.
It's not totally. It is going to be on PlayStation.
Cool. I might get it on PlayStation then because trophies.
Mm-hmm.
Which Nintendo really needs to have.
They need to have some.
Really need to.
I mean, obviously they can't have achievements. They can't have trophies. Like they could
call it a reward
or coins. You know, I don't know.
On that note, though, as far as rewards, what was it called PlayStation Stars?
Stars. I have no idea what this is.
It looks like PlayStation NFTs.
Well, but not though. Like I think it's literally going to be like a reward for the reward. Like if you build up like a certain amount of trophies, you're going to get like be able to redeem like 50 gold trophies.
So is this what they were kind of doing what they were doing earlier when they're like, hey, if you have so many trophies, you can get dollars off on their next game or something like that? Because didn't they do that for like a month or something like that?
They said they were going to. I think Steven, do you know?
I remember when they did that, but I don't know if that's like a thing because I feel like they've just been so not promoting it.
Yeah.
If it is.
Yeah.
I feel like they announced it and they were like, yeah, this is going to happen. But then it never actually happened. And then they were like, we're just going to slide stars in instead. And then this is the new thing.
Or it could just be going on. We just don't know about it too. Because I don't ever know what's going on because they just don't promote nothing rewards wise.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
So like they emailed me, they were like, hey, you got like 1,000 platinum coins, buy something. I was like, where did I get those from? And I'm assuming I got them all from the Nintendo online membership because they got their whole missions now. Yeah. And I guess it's just building up. So I went and got like a little Splatoon bag.
I got the same email and I was like, I don't really want any of this. I ended up getting like some like backgrounds and icons for my profile.
The only thing that sucks about the PlayStation Stars things is it seems like it's only online digital stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's stuff that you can put on your profile.
That's why I was like, it looks like PlayStation NFTs. It's like, oh, cool,
hey,
you did a bunch of stuff. Here's a 3D model that you can't download or do anything with.
Look at my digital copy of my PS3.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he's got the Ape Escape holding the boombox on it.
Yeah, it's literally just Sony NFTs.
How'd he get that?
Like I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm sure it'll be a little fun thing to mess with though, but yeah.
I mean, we're talking shit about it now, but when it comes out, that we're gonna be like, that's pretty cool.
Here's what they need to do, and this will make it work. Bring back PlayStation Home. Y'all remember?
Like your little home? Yeah, that was in the PS4, right?
Yep. Bring back PlayStation Home, where we can each have our own little houses and make it like free, sort of Animal Crossing style Sony version. And then with your trophies, and you get these stupid little NFT things, you can display them in your houses, on your shelves, and it's like, oh look, I'm actually accomplishing something, even though you're not really. It's still just an item but you can use the item in a game.
Yeah. If they brought back PlayStation Home and turned it into the like Animal Crossing-esque design that everybody's trying to aim for now, they could actually have something to work with there.
Yeah.
But
because let me tell you, like when the PlayStation 5 came out and you had that little game like Astro or whatever,
Astro
that shit was so fun.
It was so
and
good.
You got like a whole bunch of like PlayStation, like the kind of what they're doing right now with it, like. I'd be down for that.
Yeah,
Astro was better than half the PS5 games I have played.
Yeah, that game was awesome, dude.
Yeah, 100%. I'm trying to think what else they talked about in that direct. It was or direct state of play.
I also see the whole PlayStation Stars thing like another program that they're trying to like invest in and like build up that's just going to amount to nothing and then just die within like a month or so.
Probably.
Be true to the PlayStation formula.
Yeah.
I
just think it doesn't work. Kill it.
Yeah, they're just doing stuff that nobody really is wanting or asking for.
Yeah.
Instead of like putting the theme on your PlayStation.
They also debuted National Lampoon's post-apocalyptic adventure game.
Yeah, that's right.
You're driving around in the Griswold.
Griswold family funhouse vehicle.
It's called Pacific Drive, I think, but Like I was sitting there, I was like, Holiday Road.
The only other thing they talked about was God of War at the very end. And we got to look at the controller, which I was personally excited for because one, it's Duke colors, and I'm a Duke fan. But two, I needed a new controller, and I don't really like any of the like multicolored options we have right now.
See, I just got my purple one, so I was like,
well, yeah, but see, that works. Your whole thing is purple now, so like that totally works. But like they don't really have like a navy blue.
Yeah, no.
I don't really need a new one, but I like the PS button in the middle is white.
Yeah,
I was like, that's.
We'll see how because right now I'm a no, but you were also no about the Switch OLED and ended up getting one.
Yeah,
so
okay,
we'll see.
So at time of recording right now, I was a no about that an hour ago. And then I bought it, so
we'll see how I feel the day it comes out.
We'll ask you one more time before the stream ends. Like, so Tim controller, be like, all right.
Yeah, okay, you talked me into it.
So right now I've got two that are, as of now, knock on wood, fully functioning. And so I really like the new God of War controller, but I don't know if I want to go for that or if I just want to save up and go for the Edge controller when that comes out.
So
I forgot about that.
So here's my take on that Pro controller thing. So like I have 3 controllers for my PlayStation technically. I've got the all red one, which has horrible stick drift.
You got the Steven one?
It has horrible stick drift.
Oh, sorry, Steven.
Like
sorry about your stick drift.
Yeah.
It's okay.
My red controller has terrible stick drift. I don't know how to fix it. I don't feel like sending it in. I think it's way past that point anyway. But then I have my 2 white controllers that are fine. I mean, they work just fine. But I wouldn't mind having like a special controller. But so I have this for the Switch, which is essentially like the Elite controller, I guess, for the Switch. Like the faceplate comes off. It's got the paddles on the back.
Oh. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Having used it, I don't think I'm gonna get one because I thought about getting one for my computer too, like an Xbox one. But the paddles, I don't know. Like unless you're like a pro Fortnite builder, I don't see the use of it. Like it was mildly convenient when I was playing Legends Arceus because I could like put like dodge roll and like sprint on the bottom, so I didn't have to keep like messing with it. Like it was just more convenient.
I think that'd be the main draw-in for somebody that doesn't play multiplayer. Like if you're playing I'm trying to think of something like Tim. I know that would have been a good one because there's so many. If I just had a button that I could just say like, all right, make this the sticker album.
Yeah.
Instead of like having to just go in and zoom all the way down.
That's fair.
I could just assign that to some random button. Be like, all right, this was worth it.
Yeah, I think those like fully customizable controllers with the paddles on back are strictly for like MMO, first-person shooters, and multiplayer games. Like everything else.
Whew.
Yeah, that would be great for 14. Yeah, that would be beautiful. But
too bad we don't play
14 anymore. I have cut that cord permanently with a flaming sword. Won't do it. Can't go back.
Just read it last week.
All right, well, re-download it. I'm just kidding.
Did you really?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I don't think I can do it anymore.
No, I can't. I don't have time.
Yeah.
I don't have time.
Too much I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
You know, my days off, like I was driving home from work yesterday and I was like, all right, I gotta, get up and do my stuff in the morning, and then I have to watch all these Nintendo Directs and stuff so I can talk about in the podcast, and I have to stream, and then I have to do the podcast. And I was like, I'm like day, not wasted, but like filled already, and I'm not even starting it yet.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be my day off.
That's how it goes.
Not that I mind. I don't mind at all. I'm doing it because I want to do it, but like it's just like I have way too much going on now. When I just was like, I'm gonna, grab some Wendy's on the way home and sit down and play 14 for the next 18 hours.
Yeah. Which is how it used to be.
Yeah.
We put way too many hours into that game.
You put way too many hours into that game.
We put way.
I did a lot, but you did more. Anyway,
we have, like all of our play time just times.
Well, to be fair, a lot of the time Cody was idling, so
there was quite a bit of idling. Yeah.
I definitely did too.
Yeah.
Just
standing up on a hill, looking cool.
In Idleshire.
Yep.
So I feel like off subject, but Tim, I think we're gonna give you a break from your movie this week. We'll
considering I haven't.
Pick another one on the next podcast.
I mean, if you want, I can pick another one, and we can.
You'll get way too confused, man. It's
no, because
for those of you that are listening to this in the podcast that's coming out next week, I'm going to be picking Superman to watch.
You can tell the future.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm going to roll a 2 and a 7 on my D10 that I used to pick my movie, and it's going to be Superman, and everyone's going to be underwhelmed.
That's a wild prediction. It's a bold shot. We'll see how it pays off.
Should just cut my hair or like shaved or something, so that way when the next one comes out.
Yeah, that would have been great if we had all just gotten haircuts. Oh man.
Wow, I got to buy on my movie this week. I got to buy on my movie this week because we wanted to do this instead.
Yeah.
Which is great because I didn't. In order for me to stream and watch all the directs, I was not going to be able to watch Superman in time for the podcast.
I thought you were going to say, which is good because I did not want to watch
Superman. Oh,
no. Great. I did not.
I had no problem. I was excited that I got Superman. You guys were like, oh.
It's okay.
I think one of you were like, why is Superman on that list?
I'm just saying, if it isn't starring, Henry Cavill or one of Scott Pilgrim's, exes that he has to fight.
What is it, Brandon something?
Yeah, Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee.
Not Brandon Lee.
No,
Brandon Routh. Brandon Routh?
I don't know.
It
might not even be Brandon.
He's the vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were a vegan, but now you will be, or what was it?
Now you will be gone.
You might have been a vegan, but now you will be gone. And he goes, vegan. And then I love that scene because they do the vegan police thing, and then after he beats them, the guys jump in high five in the background, and they go, yeah! I love that movie so much. I love Scott Pilgrim so much.
Oh God! What was it?
I wonder if that movie's on that list.
It's not. I looked.
What did he say? Was it gelato? He's like, gelato's not vegan. Milk and eggs, bitch.
Milk and eggs, bitch. You adjusted chicken parmesan.
Back on topic just a little bit.
Oh yeah, sorry. We talked about God of War and the controller.
Yeah.
Well, so moving past the controller, there was the trailer, which was great, but I feel like they didn't even necessarily need it. It didn't unveil any of the plot. It didn't show anything new.
I actually talked about this, Steven. I was glad that they had a God of War because God of War is probably one of my favorite franchises. In fact, I'm streaming God of War right now on Twitch. If you want to come check me out, I'm at Purple Sunglasses. I love God of War, but I was kind of disappointed that it ended with it because it's already announced title. We know when it's coming out. It's coming out next month. So it's kind of to end your conference thing with a game that we already knew.
Yeah.
It's I was hoping for something big. Steven was waiting for Metal Gear Solid to drop.
Yeah.
So much. every trailer. In fact, they had that robot one at one point. He went, and he was like, "Oh, never mind."
Yeah, that and the trailer didn't say any information about the game, but I feel like it showed off a lot that it didn't need to neither.
Yeah, I think it was literally just for the controller.
Can we talk about the best line in history when Kratos says death can have me when it earns me?
Yeah.
When's the game coming out?
Imagine
if I wasn't buying it already, that would have sold me.
Imagine when he says that in the game and then you play and then you die.
Afterwards.
Yeah, that's actually.
I guess it earned him.
Right before the boss fight, and then you just get one shotted. You're like, oh
no.
Well, okay.
Sorry.
We'll see ya.
I was really hoping, since we are this close, for at least a little bit of gameplay. Nothing spoilery, but at least showing.
Use the blades and stuff.
When they announced God of War 2018, it was a whole ass demo.
Yeah. It was like the first like level, I think.
It was like 2 levels sort of merged. Like it wasn't the exact first level, but yeah, like it was gameplay, but we still haven't had like actual gameplay of this game yet. I felt like they're just like, you know what it is.
Yeah.
We didn't change it.
They're looking at the pre-order numbers and they're like, yeah, we don't have to do anything.
Yeah. Like, that's fine. It's God of War. It sells itself.
For real, at this point, it pretty much does. Like, if you thought it was dead when like Ascension came out, once they re-released the 2018 one, it is not dead. It can sell itself.
Yeah.
In fact, they probably did the 2018 one and be like, look, it's different, and we're putting some more stuff into it and whatnot, and look how cool and different it is. Probably the reason why they did it. Now that it's sold like 1 billion copies and it's totally like #1 franchise again out there, they're probably like, we don't need to do anything else other than just say we're putting it out.
Yeah.
Show some cool stuff.
Nope. I'm sure at the end of this one we'll kill, like Thor and the rest of them. Like all of the Greek gods are going to die.
We talk about the scene where like he shoots the arrow up into the sky and then the sky just changes. Because I was like, I don't know what that is, but yes.
Yeah. Nope.
Show me less. I'm already buying it. I'm buying it.
I have a feeling that we're going to kill all the Greek gods, and then all of a sudden we're going to be in like Chinese mythology, you know?
We already killed all the Greek gods.
Or you know what I meant. Norse.
All the Norse gods?
The Norse gods.
That's also what I was thinking. It's like, so is Kratos just going to keep killing gods until someone's like...
We're going to finish off, killing Odin, and then we'll head into Chinese mythology. It'll be fine.
Can you imagine Kratos on like a little tiny like boat sailing down like a sea or something, like just like with like an umbrella above him? I want it. I want it. Death can have me when it earns me. It has not earned me yet.
So for September 13th, we had Nintendo Direct and we have the State of Play. What was everybody's like #1 pick for what they were excited to see today?
From both or just in general?
All of it.
Like just one option though?
Yep, you gotta pick one.
Probably Pikmin.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cody. Mine's gonna be Zelda because as much as I'm excited for God of War, I loved Breath of the Wild, and the fact that they're finally coming out with a sequel to it makes me so happy.
Yep, and we finally have a date. Yeah, May 12th.
So happy birthday to me! It's coming out in May, which is my birth month. So, probably gonna be getting that bad boy.
That is my pick as well.
Yeah. That's why I wanted you to go ahead and say it, because I was like, you're gonna say Zelda, and I'm gonna agree with you.
Honestly, like, I was so like in God of War that I forgot Zelda was a thing for a second.
Well, I mean, God of War I'm gonna get anyway. So I'm talking about like something that I didn't know exactly I was gonna see. It's definitely gonna be Zelda. What about you, Christian?
Oh, okay. So I mean, if we were talking about like announcements,
I mean, that's how I took it personally. I mean, you can do whatever you want. That's just how I took it.
I mean, if we're talking about the thing that was.
Again, this is just how I was taking it.
Or like things like just in general, everything that was talked about.
Everything. I just picked a new one because I already knew that God of War was going to be awesome and I was going to get it anyway. So I didn't know that we were going to have a Zelda announcement. So that's what I was really excited for. That's what I picked. That's why I did it like that.
I gotcha.
You can pick whatever you want. I was curious.
Go ahead, Christian.
So if we're for both of them then, for new announcements, the Ronin game is my pick for the day.
Okay. That's a good one. That's a solid. That's definitely #2 for me.
But overall, God of War.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if Pikmin 4 would technically be a new announcement, because I mean, it's already was confirmed before that it was in like being made. Yeah. So I mean, I guess like that just for my other option. But if I had to pick something completely new, I guess I think Code Rain was already announced too, but I'd never heard of it, so I'm gonna say that.
I know. In fact, I was gonna say, if we're talking about like indie titles and stuff like that, Code Rain is definitely like, it's one of those ones I'm gonna get day one, I think.
I'm changing it to Story of Seasons.
If
do you like farming? Do you like fishing?
Yeah.
Do you want to play it in every other game?
Yeah.
when you had them.
Welcome to Nintendo Switch.
Your farming experience carries over from every Nintendo game to the other one.
They just need to start giving you like big old fists.
What was the one? Was it Harvestella that you could already download the demo and it would play? It would. Okay, I might actually do that just to see what it's like.
I think that went live tonight, so I might try it too.
Yep.
Get the old Switch on there.
If we're talking about things I didn't know were going to happen, then it's between the Ronin game and GoldenEye. Because people probably don't know, but like
that Ronin game's so hot right now.
It's so hot right now. I grew up on James Bond, which is probably not great, but I grew up on James Bond. Like anytime I would go stay with my great grandmother and my aunt, like my aunt was like, "Hey, I have all of the Bond movies. Want to watch those?" And as like a 10-year-old, I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what that is." And then I just watched James Bond at a young age. And
you go out to dinner, you always tell them that you want your drink shaken, not stirred.
So do you know why that's a thing? Why he does that?
No.
It's really it's genius, because if you stir a martini, the water mixes with the alcohol and you're drinking alcohol. If you shake it, the water sits on top, so all he's drinking is water. That's why he's never getting drunk. He's always like lucid.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 100% why he does it. Is so that, and they never talk about it, but I had to look, like somebody pointed it out to me on something and I was like, get out of here.
Well, they probably didn't
IQ 2000.
Probably didn't think that far ahead.
I want to say
probably just William Shatner didn't like his drinks stirred. He wanted it shaken, and then that just became the James Bond choice of drink.
William Shatner's never been Bond, buddy.
Or sorry.
That would be hilarious. Shatner. Don't get me wrong.
I know who you're talking
about. A martini.
I want to see that now.
Not William Shatner. I'm sorry.
The dude from Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah, I can't think of his name now. Sean Connery. Thank you.
I think it came from the books. I want to say the original Casino Royale book.
Oh, well, then maybe it was because it came from a book.
Yeah,
maybe it wasn't.
I want to say that's probably where it came from. But that is a thing, and that's why it's continued. It's so that he can look like he's drinking, and like his inhibitions are hindered, and they're not because he's just drinking water.
That's how you get him.
It's wild. Yeah, I think it's between the Ronin and GoldenEye for me. Just for the GoldenEye purely for nostalgia, because that is sleepovers at when I was a kid, like just having 4 people on one screen playing like Golden Gun or whatever, slaps only, whatever. Just so good. It's such a good game. I don't know how it's going to translate well, because I have the 64 controller for my Switch.
Yeah.
But if they let you use dual sticks for that game, I'm going to do that, because playing a shooter on the 64 was a nightmare.
Especially with the controller.
Playing anything on that weird controller on a 64 was a nightmare.
That controller has never made sense to me.
It doesn't. But because I've been toying with the idea of doing Throwback Thursdays for my streams and playing older games.
Back Thursdays.
Because I got my GameCube to work with my Elgato.
Oh.
So I might play some of the older Harry Potters, like Quidditch and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. But I might play some of the 64 games with the 64 controller. Zelda wasn't too bad back in the day with that controller. I think it's one of the only games it really worked with.
Ocarina of Time?
Yeah. Or Majora's Mask.
Never played either one.
Or maybe Banjo-Kazooie too. Most of those games had fixed cameras, so it was fine. But when you got into first-person world, it was a joke. But I don't know. It worked when we were little, so I don't know.
What was it? They showed the side by side for the evolution of game controllers, and the PlayStation one looks pretty similar.
It just doesn't change. It just gets
the
joysticks.
Xbox looks similar all the way, and then the Nintendo one is just all over the place.
Yeah, Nintendo went from something pill shaped to
like a triangle, upside down triangle.
Yeah. Why?
They have fun.
Yeah.
What?
They have fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like mushrooms were involved there. I mean, there's a reason they're heavily featured in Mario games. I'm just saying.
It was the 80s. So
cocaine's a hell of a drug. Did anything else happen that we should talk about before we wrap this up that I'm not thinking of?
Earlier.
So what? Huh?
I went to the grocery store earlier.
Oh, nice.
What'd you get?
I got some food, you know.
Yeah, I also went to the store earlier. I got some food. Got some food. Yeah.
I did not go to the store earlier, but I did my laundry.
I also did my laundry.
Okay.
I feel like this is going to be our podcast when we run out of stuff to talk about.
We're not going to run out of stuff to talk about.
So yes,
we'll get more in depth with it. We'll tell you what the groceries are and what every piece of laundry was.
Yeah.
So I folded my socks.
Hold on.
One sock this way, one sock.
Okay. Anyway, so I think that's where we're going to wrap it up.
I definitely muted myself. I definitely muted myself. I said I was folding one sock this way and one sock that way. Well, that's really easy to do. I did it off stream. I've been trying to pay attention, so I don't do it. It's just a little. What?
This is why I love doing this. You know, it's just we get so off the rails sometimes.
Because I do stuff that's really dumb.
Well, we all do. That's why it's great.
Take us away, man.
Go ahead, Tim. Give us the outro.
Yeah, give us the outro.
Okay.
Oh my god.
But Tim is now giving us his outro speech, and we'll see you next week.
I feel like at some point he's gonna forget that he's muted. All right. Anyway,
and thanks for listening.
Okay, we'll catch you next time with our episode from the past that's in the future.
Yes.
Time. All right.
Watch Cody on Twitch. Watch me on Twitch.
Yeah, we're streaming stuff.
Stephen and Christian they don't Twitch yet.
I'm gonna stream myself doing laundry one day.
I'd
watch.
Man.
Watch.
Yeah. So, because this is gonna come out tomorrow. So yeah, if you're watching this today, then I'm streaming tonight, playing Raft with Mad Tomato.
Streaming this afternoon.
And yeah, Tim will be streaming this afternoon.
Finishing up God of War 1, I think.
Steven's going to stream his laundry later that evening.
I'll be at work.
So he's going to do his laundry at work. It's going to be really exciting.
Christian's going to stream a stream.
Yeah, he's literally just going to go for a walk and stream just a random stream.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stream Steven streaming his laundry.
Streamception.
We're actually going to have a dual stream where, two cameras.
All right, here's what we do. I'm half serious with this. We give you both the same amount of laundry, and we see who can fold it faster.
Well, sorry, Christian.
All right, well, we've run out of ideas, I think.
Man, we could be having a niche market here. What if there's people like us with the lawn that really just like seeing people fold laundry?
Maybe some people don't have good laundry folding tactics, and they'll see us and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know fold it like that."
See, so maybe some people want to fold a sock like this.
I really don't want to get into this anymore, but I'm so curious. Do you have one of those things like from the Big Bang Theory where you lay the shirt on it and then you just flap the plastic boards over and it folds it?
No, but I want one really badly. Real talk, I do.
That's like the dishwasher version of
because I can't fold shirts for shit.
I don't want the world to know my OCD habits when it comes to folding, so I'm going to keep that to myself.
So we're missing out on a market here, guys. I feel like we could really hit our calling in laundry.
Jeez. Okay.
So PlayStation, Nintendo, bye.
Laundry.
Mowing grass.
Nintendo, bye.
Do you like farming?
I've
Play
already
Nintendo.
played 3 times now. Can we get this?
Bye.